Greg, lots to talk about. You have literally just stepped off the stage, part of a panel discussion on data and disasters, and it's very timely for those of us living in BC right now with what's going on with the flooding. Can you talk a little bit about what the panel was all about for those watching who didn't see it?
Sure. The panel was about collecting data and being able to analyze that data.
We collect massive amounts of information on a daily basis, basically, so our customers don't have to. What we do is a lot of predictive analytics as well. So this is actually an incredible time to introduce our company because of what's happening in British Columbia with all the floods. If you've dropped by our booth on the trade floor, you'll see that we actually have a flood forecasting tool that's being used in British Columbia by companies like Teck, and we also have early warning systems that we're introducing and rolling out in cities to look and basically report on potential impacts, environmental impacts that will have an impact on the infrastructure for cities and other industrial infrastructures.
Just like with the Fording coal Teck Resources operation, if we can give them some advance warning, so like with Teck, they can move men and equipment to actually shore up the tailings pond to make sure that there's no breaches. We can do something similar with cities and regions where they have the same problem when they're looking at a situation like we have in British Columbia right now, where the season, the weather is ripe for disaster.
Yeah, and branding, of course, is a part of it. And you said a phrase earlier, I jokingly said to you, that really caught my ear, and I would imagine catches a lot of people's ear, and that is the predictive analytics, and that really is what you guys are doing.
That's right. That's right. So what we're doing is we're trying to be proactive about these situations. So we're collecting the data, we're applying algorithms to the data, and we're projecting the probability of an event actually having a negative impact on infrastructure.
Most of the companies and municipalities that we deal with right now have too much data, and we would say that it's only about a fraction of the data they really need to get really good models.
And are you finding the reaction has been positive for the most part? To people, governments, bureaucracy moves slow and grinds slowly. How has the reaction been?
Well, last year I would say that it's a big learning curve for people to actually trust machine learning and the types of algorithms and predictive analytics that we're proposing and putting in place. This year, it's being picked up on at an astonishing rate. We're putting in pilots all over the place for things like sanitary sewer overflow. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, Toronto hopefully will have a pilot there that looks right down into the actual block level, and we can say in advance, look, we believe that you're going to have a problem based on your infrastructure and the system and what's going to happen in 3 days down the road. You better get some people over there to redirect some of this raw sewage. Otherwise, it's going to end up in somebody's basement.
Yeah. And if that doesn't get your attention, I don't know what else will. You guys have had a busy year so far. We've got a few months or a lot of months left in 2018, and I wanted to ask you about your letter of intent to acquire Astra Smart Systems. Can you talk briefly about that?
Sure. Astra would be very complementary to us. They do big data systems. They also develop their own sensors and environmental sensors. They do air monitoring, and they also have a data center based in Trail. It's very complementary technology. They're a revenue-producing company. They're actually a profitable company, and it's not only going to significantly add to our bottom line, but also get us into new verticals, which is exactly what we wanted to do right from the very beginning. We wanted to acquire companies with complementary technology to grow our revenue and expand into other verticals. So the Astra acquisition is perfect for us.
Briefly, do you want to mention anything else that's happening for the rest of the year? Sounds like you got a pretty full plate.
We have a full plate, but we have lots of products that we're introducing this year. Last year was a period of integration for us with all the different software applications that we were using. This year is a year of releasing a lot of these machine learning applications and features into our applications. So cities and municipalities, consulting engineering companies, corporations can use these things to their advantage. So as we roll these products out, we see good potential for amazing growth in this calendar year.
And a lot of safety protection. That's nice to hear.
A lot of safety protection and a lot of providing people with a heads up, like I said, to make proactive, smart decisions.
Seems all good to me, and I think the catchphrase from our interview that I'm going to walk away with is predictive analytics. I like that. That's a good bumper sticker, a good hashtag. Thank you very much, Greg.
Thank you.
Talking with Greg Johnson, the President and CEO Director of Carl Data Solutions. You've just come off the stage, so we appreciate you doing for us what you were doing on stage.
No problem. Thank you very much.